Hello and welcome! Today we are in key battles again, but this time we are in the Gale. And starting out, I want to show an Octagon battle. It's 1 versus 1 versus 1, so there are 3 ships in this Octagon. And I am playing the variant of the Gale that has a heal, speed boost, and damage reduction ability. This means that when I have my heal and damage reduction going, I am incredibly tanky. Wait, what is this Valkyrie doing? Is she really trying to pass by a Gale? Like that? Really? Are you sure about that one? Yeah, Valkyrie, I think that was a bit of a mistake. Goodbye. Well, no, it's a 1 versus 1. Against Captain Famous. Oh, and he has... He actually has mortars, which means that he's quite dangerous to me. Well, should be. But I am full damage reduction. Everything is in heal and damage reduction. This means I take as little damage as possible, and I constantly heal. Something like 400 or 500 HP per second. While I take only like 40% of the damage or something like that. Not entirely sure about the numbers, but effectively, you know, normally you'd do 10k damage, well, I'll only take like 4000 damage. And then you take 10 seconds to reload, in that time I heal 5000 HP. Something like that. Which I think is basically the only really effective way of playing the Gale, at least from what I've seen. And so I also have the incredibly dangerous secondaries that just eat through the enemy. Oh, Captain Famous. How are you doing? Would you would you like some torpedoes? Oh, he has the damage reduction. Yeah, minus 75% damage taken while this yellow shield is up. So I launched my torpedo sets and did very little damage. I'm gonna swap back to HP from speed because there's no point in chasing him. For now, at least. But his damage reduction is gonna go off. At that point, you know what's gonna happen, right? Well, we have a lot of damage reduction on our Gale, and he doesn't have the ramming hull, so set course for the Valkyrie right there. You ain't going nowhere, Captain Famous. Oof. 600 HP? But we still won. So that's all that really matters, isn't it? I can't believe I survived at 600 HP there, but that's 600 more than the enemy had, which I guess is all that you require for a victory. Anyway, I used the same strategy with the Gale as I did with Valkyrie. I tried to move fast, kill as many monsters early as I can to get as many points as possible. So for those who don't know key battles, you see the bar at the top which has 0 out of 200. That's effectively battle points, but that works like an experience bar in an RPG. When it fills up, you level up and you get some kind of extra abilities. So Valkyrie, for example, got things like the vampirism or damage reduction or reload increases, etc. But Gale works differently. You see, I have 2 choices, fast redistribution or increased charge limit. So Gale effectively works kinda like Morphling from Dota, for those who know. Effectively you have 3 abilities. In my case I have a heal, I have a damage reduction ability, and I have a speed ability, but they're all passive abilities. That is, they all passively work all the time, and I can choose how many charges I want each ability to have, and correspondingly they will give me different types of bonuses. Right now, all of my boosts, as many as I can, are in speed right now. So my ship can go 70 something knots. If I took all of the speed charges away, my speed would be like 45 knots. However, I could make my ship really tanky by making my ship take like half the damage, you know, that it would normally take, or alternatively make the ship heal 500 HP per second. You know, you might think it's only 500 HP per second, but over 10 seconds, that's a whole 10,000 damage. So I use single launch torpedoes. These deal more damage than the torpedoes that you launch many of. This is mostly against monsters. They do disable guns, and it's nice to basically defang an enemy player when you're in like a 1 versus 1. It's kind of funny. But most of my damage comes from the secondaries, which only have 4-kilometer range, and they have terrible firing angles. When you see my secondaries not fire here sometimes, that's because the firing angles just aren't good enough. Like, they're incredibly poor. However, the secondaries deal insane damage. They are absolutely ridiculous in DPM. By the way, that guy invited me to a division, but I declined it because, you know, I wanted as much experience here as I could, but he invited me again, so fine, I'll accept. I took his XP, but it'll be okay. I'm going into the red circle now to find the key. I don't really care about having the key. As far as I'm concerned, that doesn't matter. I want to fight some enemy ships. However, if we get one, fine. It would be better if we got the 1500 battle point lobster here, but, you know, that might simply not happen. So, right now I have I have 19 charges, right? And I can have a maximum of 12 charges in one ability. So I took an ability that increased the maximum by 2. Normally you can only have 10. But you can get multiple levels of that ability, so it'll be 12, 14, 16. However, when you stack them up more and higher, the abilities get a little bit of diminishing returns. So for example, the damage reduction ability is roughly 4% per charge. However, that kind of changes at the higher amounts, it becomes 3%, etc. Otherwise, you know, the scaling would go kind of wacky. You know, if you had 4% per charge, 80% damage reduction means you would only take 20% of the damage. Somebody deals 10k damage to you, you only take 2k. Yeah, that would be insane. Now, I haven't seen anyone get to 20 charges yet, but, I mean, technically it might be possible, right? So, yeah, effectively, you want to keep a balance. In my case, my balance is about the heal and the damage reduction buff. If I can get to like 60% damage reduction, so I only take 40% of the damage, with like 4 or 5,000 HP heal per second, or 4 to 500 HP heal per second, then every time an enemy reloads, you know, let's say they deal 10k damage to me, or they shoot for 10k damage, then my 60% damage reduction means they only deal 4,000 damage, and then if I heal 400 HP per second and they have a 10-second reload, I will effectively heal as much as they deal damage. And that is my plan, and then I'll just whittle them down as I get really, really close to them, etc. Or, I guess, I could technically just ram them like I did before as well, right? So right now you can see all of my charges are in heal and the speed. I mean, the video is sped up still though, but I used that mostly because I wanted to be full HP again, and I'm using speed everywhere because I want to go places. Now, Gale has an option to go for secondaries, damage reduction and heal. It's a really funny idea and can be hilarious when you actually play it, but what I found is that it's usually quite bad, mostly because if a team finds you, you have no way to disengage. You are the slowest ship in the game. Valkyries go 40 or 50 knots base, Gale goes 45, and Valkyries usually even have a speed boost. And Valkyries can also go 60 knots, so effectively everything else in the game can run you down. And that's why I really don't recommend that one. It is simply too immobile. But I really like this version of the Gale, when you have the heal, damage reduction and speed. Because this allows you to chase enemies, this allows you to run away. It's not like amazing that Valkyrie has, but it's still pretty decent. And you can be insanely tanky, which can be quite surprising for an enemy. Look at those secondaries though. They deal more damage than those torpedoes. But they do only have 4-kilometer range. Oh, could we fight that? I'd like to fight that Valkyrie, but considering he only has 600 points, I don't think it's worth it, because if we do sink her, those 600 points get divided by me and my division mate, which means that we only get 300 points each. We wouldn't even get a level from that. So it's better to go just look for somebody else to fight. I mean, we have 2 of the 4 keys on this map, which means that enemies are going to fight. They're gonna try to at least find us, or maybe they'll just sink each other and fight over only the 2 keys available. But this is why I like moving fast early on, because you can snatch keys, or alternatively you can bait people into coming to the key, and oh my god, you can bait people coming to the key and then sink them. But oh my god, that guy has 2,700 points. Hey, I need your points, okay? Valkyrie, please come closer so you can donate your points to me. Okay, that Gale is not in a division with the Valkyrie. You can tell by the symbol on top of them. Come on, Valkyrie, please come give me your points. I'm gonna try to intercept him. Full speed and damage reduction, mostly because Valkyrie damage can get quite crazy. Come on. We need to get closer. Come on. Valkyrie, please stop running away. Please get closer. I am in secondary range, but if I want to fire my secondaries, I basically have to be sideways, which means that he will get out of range in a few seconds easily. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can get lucky with torpedoes. If we get a flooding, then he's gonna be slower. Come on. Oh, he's speed boosting. And that means he's actually gonna outrun these rather fast torpedoes. Or at least it'll be very easy for him to dodge. Oh, by the way, the torpedoes also only have 5-kilometer range. Basically, I have very, very little range. Come on, Valkyrie, stop running. Fight me. I don't know if it's actually worth trying to chase him. I mean, sure, I'm going 72 knots, cool, but you know, the gap is closing so slowly. 2.4 kilometers, 2.3, 2.1, 2 kilometers, 1.9, 1.8. By the time I get close, he's gonna have speed boost again, and then he'll open the gap to like 3 or 4 kilometers again. Come on! Okay, maybe we can get... Ah, he's speed boosting already. Which means that he gets to outrun these torpedoes. Yep, just like that, and he's gone again. Oh boy. But I'll still keep chasing him. It is possible for him to citadel me, even with HE, I believe. Although I'm not quite certain, but I think that's the case. Which means that showing broadside is a bad idea. But hey, if I just keep my nose pointed towards him, I'll just keep chasing him. That way it will be impossible for him to deal much damage. And I do have a heal and damage reduction going at the same time, which means that I should probably be able to weather the storm. Hey, we're down to 1 kilometer again. Oh, maybe we can land a torpedo now. Maybe he doesn't have speed boost this time. Come on. Oh, we did, but it didn't cause a flooding. Okay, let's see if we can... He's speed boosting again. No! Oh, he did take a torpedo, but that didn't cause a flooding again. God damn. Can these torpedoes actually cause a flooding? I don't know. Secondaries did a bit of damage, but he also has a heal, and speed boost opened the gap again. I feel like chasing this guy was a mistake. I am down to 20k HP, you know, this isn't looking so good anymore. Yeah, this actually is not looking so good. I might have bitten off more than I could chew here. Let's just launch all the torps and try to get secondaries going. Come on, secondaries. Go, 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 go. Torpedo did take out his gun, so he probably can't fire for a bit. Oh, it also means that they aren't turning, right? Well, he does have damage control party, but who knows if he's using it. Oh, he's speed boosting again. Let's see, maybe our torpedo... Nah, the torps can't. She can just outturn them. Okay, I'm down to 15k HP. This is troublesome. However, oh my god! The Valkyrie ran into a dead end. He ran into a dead end. Well, I'm down to 9k HP, but he's in a dead end. And if I land torps on him, he can't fire his main guns. Come on. And then we can maybe finish with secondaries. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He doesn't have main guns. Come on. Yeah, I think these torpedoes actually can't cause a flooding. Damn. Anyway. I'm down to 8k HP, but I am fully on heal and damage reduction right now. So if he runs now, I will be unable to catch him. Come on, secondaries. Do it. You can do it. Oh, 3k HP. And he's gone. Yes! We got him. We got 1350 points. Maybe I should have left my division. Because it's not like that guy actually helped me or anything here. Oh, and now we're literally on the edge of the map. We're basically where you start the game. And the portal opens in 10 seconds. This is gonna be a long trek back. And I need to heal up. By the way, check out my HP. 19k HP, 20k HP, 21k HP, 22k HP. But I do need to swap back to speed again. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be sailing empty here for the rest of the match until the Octagon starts. And I would really like to be higher level for the Octagon, since I am only level 5 right now, and you can get up to level 7. It would be nicer to be stronger. I am gonna be full HP, so I'm gonna swap back to the neutral on T and Y, so we're heal and damage reduction again. I think my teammate should leave as quickly as he can. Like if he has the ability to leave into the portal, I think he should take that chance right now. I'm gonna see if... Nah, I'm not gonna make it. 40 seconds until portal closes. Oh, there's a Valkyrie over there, and I guess I do have a key, so he might be aiming for me right now, right? So I'm gonna just stop right here behind the island. That way he doesn't know exactly where I am. And if he comes around the island, let's just surprise him with some torpedoes and secondaries. Well, mostly the secondaries. That Valkyrie invited me into a division. Sure, fine. I have no issues with that. Is it 6 kilometers? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, Octagon started. Never mind, right? When the portal closes, the Octagon starts. I forgot about that one. I'm gonna launch all my torps, mostly because they have a 20-second reload, so might as well. Maybe we would scare him a little bit. Anyway, I'm in a division, and I don't like this, so I'm gonna leave the division here. Because I don't think it's fair for the enemy Valkyrie. I'm gonna say it in division chat as well. That way he won't be surprised suddenly. I'm just gonna try to stay back. I mean, if those Valkyries just fight one another, then better for me, right? I won't have to worry about fighting them. At least not that when they are at full strength. I am everything put into the damage reduction right now. I take significantly less damage, so tanking is kinda okay. I'm gonna put everything else into heal as well, so that I am able to tank even better. Oh, he has the damage reduction ability, so that means he doesn't have a speed boost. He won't do sudden jukes on my torpedoes, and I won't have to chase him for 5 minutes again, like I did to that other Valkyrie. Oh, can I disable his guns and then just sink him with the secondaries? Yep, his guns are gone, but my secondaries do not have the right angle yet. I think he'll be quite surprised by how little damage I take, and how hard he has, how hard of a time he has actually dealing damage to me, because I keep breaking his guns, right? Just torp him over and over. And look, my secondaries are dealing damage to him. He's down to 15k. I'm still at 29k, no problem. And I think that torpedo will finish him. Excellent. And now we're maximum level, because we sank the guy with 5k points. And that Valkyrie over there has 600 points. Oh, I think this won't be a fair fight, right? So everything into heal and damage reduction, and I'll just basically sail up on his side and let the secondaries and the torpedoes do the talking here. I have minus 57% damage taken, which means that I take 43% of the damage that the enemy deals. So if they hit me for 10k, I take 4300, and then I heal 420 HP per second. Okay, come on, come out, wherever you are. Stop hiding behind the pillar. Oh, he's speed boosting out. A surprise attack like... Oh, and he's trying to juke the torpedoes. That's pretty clever of him. Unfortunately for him, I have single launch torpedoes and I launch them, you know, once in a while. And he is now on my side, so my secondaries do everything. And I have everything in heal and damage reduction, so just look at my HP. I'm just not taking damage. I'm still at 40,000 HP. And I keep breaking his guns on top of that, so it's not like he can do anything. Oh, does he want to ram? Oh, alright, if you want to ram. Goodbye. Goodbye. And another ramming victory. Funny how often that seems to happen to me in this game mode. But it is quite fun. I really do enjoy key battles. Like the different abilities the ships have and stuff like that, it's just fun for me. So, let's go over what I used. So, here you can see that I used the hull, the last hull with the heal, speed boost, and damage reduction. Now, you have different hulls. This is the secondary one. It's kind of funny, but it doesn't have speed. And speed, I think, is the most important thing. The map is just so large that you need something like that. Now, the main one has faster loading torpedoes, but it isn't quite as tanky. You can't play it the same way. So I really like using this hull. These upgrades, I think, feel great to me. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.